This is Svein on the Ace channel, and today we're gonna have a look at the Asmus 1/6 scale Ace Ventura figure from the Ace Ventura Pet Detective movie. And as you can see, here is the box with a nice photo of Ace Ventura on the front here. Got the Asmus logo in the corner there. You have 1/6 collectible action figure Ace Ventura Pet Detective on the sides. Here, the box came a bit banged up though, so you gotta have to bear with me. This is the doings of the people handling my package in transit. But yeah, you got some writing on the back there, as well as Asmus Toys website link. And yeah, this box does have a sleeve, but it's kind of stuck in there due to the banged up shape it's in. I'll try to get the sleeve off and I'll be right back. So I finally managed to get the sleeve off the box, and as you can see, it's been through a real makeover here. And yeah, on the front side you have this beautiful display window, but with the shape this particular box is in, it's not really beautiful for display though. You got a really awesome photo of Ace Ventura on the back there. And yeah, got a cool one on the front here too, as you can see. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the box itself. Let me get the clamshell out and we'll have a look at the figure. So here is the clamshell that it's packaged in. I had to loosen it up a little bit off camera because everything was really banged up and hard to open up. But as you can see here, it's how basically everything comes packaged. So let's remove the top here. And we'll have a look at the accessories first. And yeah, you get these shades for him. And they look pretty awesome. As is, just a plastic piece though. You can barely see it through the shades there, but I think it's just because of the really thin plastic. Oh, excuse me. Hold on here. I use this flashlight. So yeah, you can actually see through the shades here, as you can see. Pardon the flickering on the camera, but it's due to the light. So yeah, that's a nice addition. You get a few hands here. You get the right hand for holding either the sunglasses or a piece of other accessory we get to in a second here. Or we can take it out right now, in fact, because you do get his business card And there's a bag here. If I open this up. You have an instruction booklet there in the shape of his business card. It tells you accessories, sunglasses, you get jointed arms, it comes with a pair of seamless arms, the various hands on the figure, and how to put on the sunglasses, how to swap out the hands, or arms rather, and also how to swap out the hands, and yeah, some caution things there. Inside there is a bag with business cards. All these they're kind of stamped out in one piece, so they're attached. I have taken them all apart here. You get a set of 5 cards here, and yeah, you can use this hand to hold the cards or the sunglasses, etc. You also get this, I'm gonna call it a pinky sphere hand. You get that one. Nicely sculpted and painted though, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, this is for his right hand. You get a right and left hand for holding the business card. I don't. They look similar, but I don't think they're identical. I think there's a slight difference in there, or maybe they're just warped in the packaging. But I don't think they're just simply mirrored. But yeah, you get a left and right hand for that, and you can just take the card and like stick it in his hand like that. We'll get back to that one in a minute here. You also get a pair of holding something hands, maybe a staff or bottle or something, I don't know. There's not any other accessories in the box apart from the business cards and the shades to use as props, but yeah, you got a pair of those hands. And as mentioned, you get a right and left arm double jointed, but due to the sculpt here, you don't get much out of the upper part of the joint. Most of the motion is in the lower part, where you get about 90 degrees, and you can add another 30 or something degrees there, and you get the top swivel here ratcheted, and yeah, that's that. And there's a wrist peg on both of the arms. There is his left arm, and maybe it's just poorly glued, but it looks like a crack there on mine. Maybe I can polish it out, I'm not sure. But yeah, you got these arms. Excuse me. You also get a bag of this stuff to keep moisture out of the packaging. You're not supposed to eat these. And you also get a stand. And mine, for some reason, are a little bit dirty here. Bet I can clean it up though, but looks like someone had dirty hands while handling this stuff. And yeah, looks like the figure was, or at least the stand was made in 2012. I'm not sure if this particular figure is that old though, and maybe they have just reused the stand. But yeah, Ace Ventura Pet Detective, to serve and protect your pets, with the graphic logo here. You also get the crotch part for the stand, and it just plugs in like so. A little bit tight, but yeah, it's in there now. And yeah, that's the stand. And then we're left with just the figure. And take it out. His head is protected with this foam piece. That's pretty cool though. Hands come wrapped in a plastic bag. Feet comes wrapped in a plastic bag. I could have done this off camera, but shouldn't be that there. That was that one. This one should be easier to get off. Okay. Yes, come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, that one came off, and of course the head is protected by a piece of plastic. So we can now get the packaging out of the way. And now we can have a look at the figure. And as always, we're gonna start with the head sculpt. Right here. Yeah, I can definitely tell it's Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura. Sculpt ain't too bad, but it's something a little bit off here. I'm not sure. But yeah, at least I got the gist of it somewhat okay. And as you can see, seamless elbows. We'll get back to that one. But yeah. He looks a lot older when looking at the sculpt than he actually was in the movie. It kind of makes him look somewhat fat in my opinion, but yeah, you can tell it's Jim Carrey though, and not all that bad. And there's a seamless neck joint here, but there's a rubber piece covering the neck. They've done, excuse me, they've done a pretty well job at sculpting, but you can still see a bit of seam line here going across the top there. But the sculpt does well at trying to hide it though. And you can see a bit of seam line again. But yeah, this is a character that should have come with multiple heads, in my opinion, and not just one head sculpt, because Jim Carrey is the master of the rubber face. He can deform his face to look like just about anyone, but still it looks good. You got the iconic Hawaii shirt that Ace Ventura used to wear. If I can focus there. And yeah, here's the back of the shirt. He has a white tank top underneath, as you can see. Got a belt. There's buttons on the pants there. You also got a beeper, or a pager, or whatever you call it. If I can focus. There you have it. You got some painted details. And there's the green display screen there. Not much to it. I don't see any other accessories on the belt there though. But yeah, the belt is pleather with I think it's a plastic buckle there. As mentioned, you see the pants, buttons. You got a string here on his pants. You got the white striped black pants on him. There's the back and those. Then you have the boots. They're nicely weathered though. They are painted silver for the buckles there. If I can focus. Nicely sculpted and weathered, so they done well. Got Asmus Toys on the bottom and Ace Ventura 2020 Morgan Creek on the underside there. They're not exactly rock hard, these boots, but they're not soft either. So most of the articulation you get in the boots there comes from how much room there is in the upper part of the boots. You can kind of get your finger behind there, but you get a little bit of up and down on the ankle, a little bit side to side, but no particular movement in the boot itself. And yeah, you also have his wristwatch. If I can keep the glare out. As you can see there, the wristwatch itself is done pretty okay in my opinion. It's a bit tight under those, it's hard to rotate it, but yeah. Just just simply sculpted like that with the dial there in the front. He got 2 different hands straight out of the box. Let's see here if I can show you. There's like kind of a relaxed pose there on his right hand, the same with his left hand, but slightly different. And yeah, now to the extra pair of arms. As it's mentioned, these are seamless, but I think I'll swap out for the jointed ones because this is quite an ugly bend in my opinion. It looks too rounded, there's no point to the elbow, and yeah, I'm not quite happy with that, so I'll probably swap out for the jointed hands, or maybe even do a total full body swap. I've been thinking of that too, for a seamless, I think it was a M31 or 33 body, I'm not sure, but yeah, I might swap out for a TV League body. We get double jointed knees that make them look really square. I don't particularly like that either. Other than that, it's pretty much okay posability on this body because of the outfit doesn't restrict it, but yeah, you can sort of stand without a stand if you balance him right here, but I'll use the stand, and yeah, then we have the glass or the shades, sunglasses. They don't have the curved earpiece due to the hair sculpt, but you can work this on. Like, so you got to work with them pretty much like that, but yeah, there you have him with his shades on. Back to the business cards here. As I said, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards here, and they just stamped out from a thick piece of paper. And there's the hand that, and here you have one of his hand, and it's supposed to go in like that, but it will drop out just like that, and yeah, there's no way to exactly lock it in. Oh, you can put this little finger in there, kind of locks it in, but yeah, that's it. And yeah, I managed to get the figure in somewhat of a pose with using the hand for holding the sunglasses there and the hand for holding the business card. But yeah, this type of seamless hands like this, I'm not particularly fond of whatsoever. It looks just straight out ugly. Other than that, the outfit, everything else is okay, in my opinion. It's just this was kind of a stupid idea with seamless arms. Granted that I tried to bend this arm as much as possible because I wanted him to tilt the sunglasses down on his face, but the wire or whatever is in this elbow is not strong enough to hold all that rubber. You do get slightly more of a bend with jointed hand or arm here. You still get the visible joint, but it can hold the pose at least. The seamless arms, they can bend further in than these jointed arms can do, but they can't hold the pose, and that's a problem. It also becomes a problem with the swivel here on the seamless arms. It's just a pain to work with, to be honest. This is my first figure from Asmus, and it will probably be my last one too. I don't get movie characters anymore with this 1/6 scale figures, but I made an exception with the Ace Ventura character because I loved those movies back in the day when they came out. So I just had to have this one. But there's a lot with this figure and the packaging that yeah, I wouldn't have gotten a figure like this if it wasn't for the fact that this was Ace Ventura and I love the character. But there's a lot with this packaging, like why the hell give us these hands if there's nothing to hold with them? And on the packaging, it shows him on the back here, on the inner box, he's holding a parrot. You don't get a parrot with the figure. Also on the sleeve itself, it shows a dog on the front there. You don't get that one either. In fact, you don't get one single piece of animal in 1/6 scale to go with this character, despite the fact that he's a pet detective. You don't get nothing. This is all that you get in the packaging, and I think that's pretty weak for this type of character. It's like getting a Spider-Man figure and don't get any spider web or any web effects at all. You get his business card that you only see on the front of the cover and probably a couple of times in the movie. You get his sunglasses, those are okay. You get a few other hands there, but not much to use with them. You get the hands for holding the business card and hand for holding the shades. But the rest of the hands are pretty much useless. There's nothing to work with at all. You do, however, get the option of jointed arms though. But this is as much as these hands or arms can bend, and to have a TTM body laying around here. Sorry I don't have one available to me right now, but on a TTM 18 body you get a lot more bend than this. Shit, that I didn't prepare for that one. Hold on a second. I'll see. This is a TTM 18 body. This one has a single joint. Bad example. Man, this one is a TTM 18 body, narrow shoulder. Same type of arms. This is how much bend you get out of those. Same type of design more or less, but this is all the bend you get out of it. So kind of stupid. So I've swapped out the arms, and just to give you a better look at the seamless ones. This is shit, guys. I'm telling you, this is absolutely shit. It's not even a proper rounded ball on the shoulder peg there, as it's on the inside. The one inside the shoulder there is smooth, but the one that goes into the body is yeah, not even know what I'm gonna call that stuff, but yeah, it's the same type of ball in the other shoulders too, but yeah, this is shit. It's like you can get it up to there if you force it, and if you let it go, it slowly goes back. Screw them. So yeah, so now you can see I got the pose I wanted with the arm there. You can see the joint there, but that's a lot better than these crappy arms here. They're not even worth the rubber they're made out of. So yeah. As I said, it's my first Asmus figure, and this will definitely be my last one from them. I got this, as I said, simply because it's Ace Ventura, and that's just about it. If I had known the quality before I bought this figure, I would probably have passed on it, but I ended up getting it. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even going to review this figure due to the shape the box came in. I was prepared to... I collect my boxes, I keep the boxes, but due to the banged up shape the box came in, I'm kind of prepared to throw it away, do a full body swap on the figure, and call it a custom figure, and throw away all this other crap here and just keep the hands. Maybe I can use them for some other project, but this right here, is what's going in on my display. and that will be it. It's I'm not a picky guy when it comes to figures and stuff. I can look past a lot of things on these figures. I don't care if it isn't 100% screen accurate and shit like that. But with this figure, they could just as well have sold just the boots, the pants, the entire outfit, the head sculpt, and a couple of hands to go with the shades and the card, and the other accessories on the bodies, like the watch and the pager. They could have sold that in one package and forgotten about the body. Recommend like a something I can't remember the model now, but TB League or Python if you want. Go for the one of the earlier bodies. It will look okay on this one. So I might do the body swap and be happy with that and call it a custom. But that's my opinion though. What you see here is what you get with the figure. And yeah, if you like the review, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And as always, go nuts in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Bye bye.